Well, the Seahawks off-season program has officially come to an end. Hi again, everyone. Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com. It wrapped up today with the one practice session of this 3-day mandatory minicamp.
It's a pretty long haul, to get through the whole off-season. A lot of aspects of this off-season that we took on to try and challenge us to have the best one we could have and the best one we've had, and it turned out great. Phase 1, Phase 2, that gets us started and revved up for the OTA season. We had a really solid OTA season, guys participating and working hard. We finished up today. Minicamp was beneficial. We had a good minicamp, and I know our numbers of practices were down a little bit here, but the work we did and the team stuff that we did was really a great benefit. So the guys take off now. They got 6 weeks to get out of here, and obviously this is a huge opportunity for our guys to finish the offseason.
When players reported the camp on Tuesday, it was quickly noted that everyone was in attendance. Bruce Irvin is here and ready to have his best season ever.
I want to be in Seattle. Obviously my words got misinterpreted. 2012, I had a lot of questions coming out before the draft, so Pete and John, they stuck their neck out there for me and took me in the first round. So, why wouldn't I want to be here? So, I'm from Atlanta. My whole family's still in Atlanta. That's every kid's dream to play for their home team. But, right now I'm in Seattle, and I love being in Seattle, and hopefully that's for the rest of my career.
A big part of Coach Carroll's success every year is the way he's been able to move the team from one season to the next, regardless of the outcome, learning from the past but never dwelling on it. That effort is ongoing.
They're all unique, but there's obviously a similarity in that we do the same things so much. Last year's issues that we dealt with are different than this year's issues that we dealt with, but they can be issues that cause problems just the same, winning and losing. And so the way our guys have worked and the dedication that they've demonstrated and the camaraderie that they've demonstrated makes me think that we're ready to have a great training camp coming back, and that the things like always that have happened before, we need to leave behind and move forward, and we've done that.
Certainly the players have dealt with the Super Bowl disappointment in different ways. Russell Wilson sums up the attitude around here.
I think it's a motivating factor for sure, but I don't think it's the ultimate one. I think ultimately for us, when you're an ultimate competitor, and as a team and as an individual, the guys that we have within us, I think that ultimately it comes down to we want to go out there and dominate as much as we can every game, and that's just our mindset.
Now for the players, for some, a long-awaited vacation, about 5.5 weeks, and then they'll be right back here where we're standing. Reporting back July 29th, training camp begins on July 30th. I'm Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com.